Say adeɛ kye say na yɛda so tenkwam na bibie kuye de maya yana na ase ene ntontom de ma asafo erade. We the political host show that is hosted by Big Brother G the Maestro. Na enkomo no ene no emu ode so what I say. The be catch you say about 12 and I say about 12:30 be say na you need to take your time na make sure say what relax say what the juice kakra na wetimi asepe e dia mind because I'm bringing you some of the political house issues so and as a trendy within the social media and also other stories are etwegu na making sure say me ba me de ho intremu that is the in-depth analysis about this particular stories are meeting media to dwade ama no betimi de ho intremu etimi e de amount it is say baby a obi a utimi bia no making sure say obetimi a subscribe ewo Tofia Kwa TV on YouTube, also Time TV on YouTube and also on Facebook. Na making sure say bibia betimi akoye e de amame na bibia akoye. Me pacho o subscribe ya, like it, share, na comment it, na sanso from me. So 3 things at a time. Na share ma afofro enso intimi ehu bi na bibia intimi nkoye. We a political hot show and metimi e de ebro. Me di the Big Brother G the Maestro. And the obet if you didn't know piano my dear to mouse and a videos and the picture there na jumedi nitimi akuyi edi amayeno eya brand your success on a special producer or producer me ewo efiduem hanom she say is a cry you ready that brand you know anoding so a political hot show and I'm the bro me pacho makacho subscribe mame na be bia intimi nkoyi enra me di nkomo kakra ewo hanom. Yes, me didn't come ewa hanom. Me didn't come me can MPP for asem kakra, ko can NDC for asem kakra. So the Nsembi etu dia on contempo okot phobia supposedly. Omoko dampe dead body in the sea ya kwachi omono. Me didn't come kakra ewa hanom. But then I was saying what I said because a lot of issues and also within the NPP as a political party and also the NDC and so in sem kakra. Ewo honoma ewo say yididi nkomo. But then we are going to look into the NPP who deserves to win the presidential race in January 2026. And also I'll go to NDC and we'll check the number of people are almost supposed to say after 4 years era John Dramani Mahama his second coming a bit in 2028 now. As the NPP prepare for January 2026 the NDC also wants to prepare. Yes, the NDC, that's the National Democratic Congress, wants to also prepare for their main national congress on meeting they are elected or flag bearership and also presidential race. Na bibia etimi akuyi the NDC as a political party because currently as we speak, although say official communication and by per the constitution and what we are using the constitution for per the 1992 constitution and what it entails when it comes to the number of years a president must be in his or her office is maximum of 4 years. So irrespective say you John Dramani Mahama from 2012 to 2016 wetimi edi akunyere bi da na wasanso ababaka esanso range from 2024 to 2028 I think say that will be the moment of time and also be in the second spell. So the second term of Yura John Dramani Mahama ABC in 2028. The NDC from 2028 Aircono one the best standard for that particular election the National Democratic Congress. Emre and Krabia edebetimi atre ede amaya but for now no yeba be di djumedi ne kama na bibia etimi akoye enra medi nkomo bi kireo eka kireo say when it comes to the NPP political party there is a section of factions within the NPP as a political party. And we didn't come on a can see me brother say Brian a champion ne camp, that's the faction honum. Then you also talk about your honorable Kennedy a Japan are also so ne faction currently as we speak a honum. Then also you talk about Obiti say Yura or Compreko Japan yes makana sem hanum and other people are almost so honum. But the situation of the matter is that me didn't come about a certain factions or more honor, and I'm going to give you a good start about these people are a hope say they can easily come into the competition of this political race in the NPP. and then remember it's want to tell for an hour and then we move on. What I say because nkomo and I was say yidi ewa hanum. So we are going to move it. We are going to move it and we're going to do it, and we are going to have a strategic analysis about these presidential candidates, their impact in Ghana. What I said, their impact that they've had in our country called Ghana since 1992, that they started their political ambition. I'm not saying say these contestants no or more political ambition no or more shasiye. I mean that was maybe 1992. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Almost shasiye big crumple almost shasiye since 1980s and almost on political ambition I say. But I'm trying to say since or more it's brand day the NPP that was called the PNP to NPPR ever and also more contested in 1992 election. No, I'm going to talk about the impacts of these candidates in NPPR since 1992. Etimiabuama political party no etimagina currently as we speak. Etimedi in Nkomo kakra ediama yankase. So for now, this is your show and yebabedi Nkomo. But Canada Japan edidi Nkomo kakra na Nkomo na Kennedy edidi no makacho say currently no so we check the contestants of the NPPR. Brandy Champon wo honum. Apart from Brian Champo ono no ewo honum no ubenya obi ti se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ono so sebi ono so ewo honum. Apart from Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no ubenya Professor Yao Edichum ono so ewo honum bi. Yes, ono so ebe contest bi. No nya kwabna Japan ono so ye den ono so eka ho. And other people almost ebe contest but o kan sankrofo we yina boma obi a anas nipa mienu bi a misusu say the competition, you know, will be closer. A bit to me, I generate a lot of heat, you know. It's between Kennedy Ohene Japan and then Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Kennedy Japan and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Sandy party through me anyway within the NPP political party. And a bit to me, I generated that kind of thing, no. At the NPP. And now, we didn't come over a catch or say. So we check NPPR. Enra omu biye omu prono toho emma most of these contestants ebe peke omu nomination forms ewo the party headquarters. Yera kwabna Japan edikan akopeke the nomination forms ewo the NPP headquarters. Enra na ewo se Brian Champon so akopeke ne de enra ewo se ohene Kennedy Ohene Japan mo kopeke omu de na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia emonso ekopeke omu de na enra ohwe sebi nipa na ewo NPP headquarters wana mepacho na anodin. The NPP supporters no assure they still have the political parties in their heart, and omubeye bibia said in 2028 they will bring the political party back to power. That is what the NPP supporters currently, as we speak, that is what they want to do. Na ocheke nyama ekoso enrana. When Kennedy Ohene Japan was going on to pick his nomination forms, no, and let me show videos be what catch us say a lot of people pick in Echo share Kennedy Ohene Japan. Because on also want the supporters are sabi audio mudi juma. Now all checking the supporters of Kennedy Ohene Japan. No one checking the social media of NPP. Yes, the New Patriotic Party. Or main social media with Facebook. Or mainstreamy at the time na Kennedy Ohene Japan ekwa picking nomination forms or the NPP headquarters. Enuti enoma amanfo bebre no speculate say Kennedy Ohene Japan picking nomination forms bibianka say ni won be show their mom, but then bloggers ni other people no they were showing videos of it, they were showing a lot of things and eba bonting ema manfo so ehebi hu say this is what the NPP people are doing. Very good. It's here that's a video ne that's no. This was the time and Kennedy Ohene Japan ekwa picking nomination forms. A lot of people were there. But Enra Asimbisi, I have sat here to preach unity among the NPP as a political party. Say makacho se payo hono se okabomwa emu ba uyini mako a ebebu. NPP as a political party no a unit. Na unit na omo eye no nyina na ama party no enya fapem papa no in Kabomoa Atena Honum since 1992. And when we didn't come catch us, say, so what check NPP or more tradition, new identity. The tradition and the doctrine of the New Patriotic Party, dictate within all sector of forms in the ethnic groups that we have in our country. We have the Dankwa, we have the Dombo, and we have the Buzia tradition. This tradition cut across the length and breadth of this particular country. So the Buzia tradition is in the southern parts, also parts in western parts and other parts of our country, dictate the Buzia tradition. The Dombo tradition also dictates the northern sector of our country. And the Dankwa typical tradition also dictates the southern part, especially with the Ashantis, the Eastern, that's the Achims, the Krapim, and the other people are almost away Kuruma. So it tells you, say, MPP FAPIM, the rebranding of the New Patriotic Party, the FAPIM, na this kind of tradition, so it almost come boom, and a 2000, Omutimi Edeba Power, which was led by His Excellency John Dajukum Kufuor, who did that particular job for the NPP in 2000. Not too waste about that. Now, the entire me kasa in same way ni na ya assemble. Yes, say adia obeye dia ma nifa no. Yes, adia na asan so fama benkum. Se wo ye papa bia na so wo tu no mom bi e dia ma nifa. Yes, adia na so no sa fama benkum. Enkoye fama nifa e ma benkum ere enho. Na onka asem bi emfa nhye ne mu se de oyama nifa no wanya ma no benkum se ba ne sa ne dia sabi yana enkoye dentia me kasa ne say currently as you speak and no as ko check NPP or more Facebook page, that's the new Patriotic Party. They were streaming Bawumia program at the time when Bawumia ko picking the nomination forms, no more streaming or social media. But I'm here to say, did the NPP streamed Brian Champon when he was going to pick his nomination forms? Did the NPP stream Kennedy Ohene Japan when he was going to pick his nomination forms? No. Did the NPP stream Kwabena Ejapon when he was going to pick his nomination forms? No. So the moment that you create that kind of tension, and some of the people within the NPP, especially with the delegates, the grassroots people within the political party, have a particular notion in mind. Say the NPP, the people in the NPP, inclusive favoritism within the political party. Ekame say they are trying to do certain things to favor a particular person within the political party. When it becomes like that, the other opponents also find it very bitter within themselves. Maybe more grievances. But currently now competition I keenly contested now air course no be the campaign be a nipano on can fan chero and as on man monte and grant interviews and can in same be home. But after say to presidential candidates candidates in the way say the person no intimian winia e ho na obekwa abonten akos peel out the grievances to the general public. When it becomes like that, party no emuchiche. So they be a metina no because MPP in Tokwana course within the political party they should put a stop to it. The only thing the Betimabua NPP is unity. If NPP wants to fight and fight very well, the NPP should pull themselves together as a unified unit and making sure say our family Ebetimi are solid for them to contest against the National Democratic Congress. Because currently that we are speaking Ashanti region now the strongest hold within the NPP Charlie. So we checking Yamana Ashanti regional minister Eyewo Kurumu Hanom now. Currently, he is trying as much as possible to make the NDC look attractive, look lucrative to the youth within the Ashanti region. Look at the job that he is doing. Because or a social media person, he is a social media person, but then even when it comes to groundwork, policies, projects, programs or they go within the Ashanti region, people have fallen in love with Dr. Frank Amoako. So definitely, with stronghold, they are doing certain things in it. They want to do possible. Say majority of these youth, will come to the other side of your rival political party. It's the MPP before bet now. Now said this presidential race will cause a lot of chaos. It will cause a lot of disturbances. It will cause a lot of tension within the political party. As a man kasa, they be a metna me can be. Send your money across where MPP no so man here. There are 2 or more within 2024 no. So man here solve problems. Now so man come one boom. Now some penifoni be your contestants ni be jebi ewu mwa. And that's the treaty will be fair on the ground, sir. Moto presidential race in 2026, sir. Charlie. A man for the bab on tabe can't send their for political party. No, that is not what we want it to be. That is not what we want it to be. NPP as a political party should sit up. Because I'm told, sir, when they realized it was a mistake, people were complaining. Say, when can they be Japan before the nomination from Usman Fa? And then about Diam Kwade Mafa. There's certain favoritism here. That's how we get them out of. Some people were crying out loud over that. And streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube. It wasn't fair. So what chema the grassroots in the Bekasa. Some chema the grassroots within the political party no ebe share me grievances. Some moon treaty Kennedy Japan ye, moon treaty Brene Champon ye, moon treaty Kwame Japan ye. Then definitely some moon treaty Dr. Yawedi Chum ye. Then that means allegedly there might be some sort of things be across within the political party per the groundwork and per what is going on. No, people wants to do things to favor Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, which is not that. Now, let me give you one particular instant. NPP rebranded in 1992. Mr. Edubuain contested against Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. So we will check the numbers. Mr. Edubuain Enyai as against Flight Lieutenant. It was very, very, very low. So here Jerry John Rawlings at that time, he had become a military leader within our country since 1979 up to the year 1992 and 1993, 7 January, when we did our constitution, when the constitution was drafted and when the constitution was finalized in 1992. 1993, 7 January, yes, went in. Good decision about that. Say, oh, check the numbers, Edubuain Enyaye as compared to Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, it was very low. So what it means, they say, since it was very low, no, Jerry John Rawlings, every year about one in 1992. When it comes to parliamentary things, no, Jerry Edubuain tried to come out easy at that time, say there has been some manipulations, there has been some kind of skepticism within the parliamentary results and even the presidential results. It's no on J parliamentary results need to answer on NPP. Libya and standing with the parliamentary candidate. That was the first time we had a uniform parliament. A uniform parliament in the sense that our country parliament was not only for, and I said was secured by the NDC and other political parties. But NPP for me because of the decision that Edubuain took in 1992. Fast forward in 1996. You're right, Jonathan Kufuor for the NPP. He stood for 1996. He came close. So we'll check the percentage Edubuain Enyaye in 1992. He got about 37% or so. But when Jonathan Kufuor take over in 1996, he got close to about over 40%. He was in the ranges of 40%. And he did well. It will not be paid a percentage when it comes to presidential race against the side of Jerry John Rawlings. But because the Senate was standing there for the first time in 1996, now all coming back in 2019, Jonathan Kufuor at that time won it hands down. Yes. People are finding it very difficult to understand me that this is what I want to say. Yera John Agyekum Kufuor in 1996 or Stanley Olusu against Yera Rawlings. In 2000, Yera Rawlings ain't me anko because per the constitution se utimi etna konya so 8 years a odie wie bibie ni wa beye bibie ni wa obetima ye biem e wo so ofra konya no so enti 2000 election no Yera John Rawlings ain't me stand na embom no na badi ekire a oni ni win the election in 1996 because in 1996 year 1996 election no Yera Aka was the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. But because no Yera Rawlings in term engine is Aka was the running mate for John Agyekum Kufuor in 1996. A certain president being the running mate for an opposition in 1996. And then Yera Rawlings Echusu John Evans Fifi Atamels as his running mate going on in the election in 1996 and they won. And Yera John Evans Fifi Atamels became the vice president for 4 years, from 96 to 2000. Now, Kufuor standing for 96, or call for 2000 no, was where we need. So 2 times, first time when we need, but for the second time, Owiniye, he won it against the new face of NDC. And who was the new face of the NDC at that time? It was Yera John Evans Fifi Atamels. A common in the meeting, a more thing, a deep in some deep on Suna Mebekawa. Yera John Agyekum Kufuor won it because for the second time, you know, in terms of popularity, he was there. In terms of message, agenda, what torn on the Amagana for in 1996 was also torn who became in 2000 election. So people recognize the kind of things that they were John Agyekum Kufuor area within 2000 election. But Yera Fifi Atamels 2000 election no after na Fifi Atamels ebe turn the message a turn on the grounds for people to even see so metima to aban the amana. So when you check the election in 2000 it was quite clear. Say John Agyekum Kufuor would have won the election easily going on into the 2000 election. Called runoff, but still Kufuor won the election. So 2 times Oko Owiniye. Yan check Yera Nana do Dankwa Kufuor. Yera Nana do Eshansia contested in the primaries of the NPP since 1996. In fact, when Nana do Dankwa Kufuor Onya the ambition to lead the NPP as a political party, no, it was since 1996. So in the parliamentary, in the primaries, the presidential primaries, no, he contested with John Agyekum Kufuor within the NPP and Kufuor won. 2000, he contested and he won. And then in 2008, he contested again. It only no turn home. So the grassroots and the people within the NPP political party knew very well of the ambition of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And the NPP people knew very well, say, when it comes to the aftermath of John Agyekum Kufuor, the next person to lead the NPP will be Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So it was secured. As in 2008, Nafrakadam be per se Okosoma, the Alan Martin be banned or so stop here. Just like what happened last year within the NPP. It's not a turn within the grassroots. But on standing 2008 election, no, he lost the election in a runoff. 2012, he lost. Yeah, the Assembly called Supreme Court. But 2016, he won it because of, say, since 2008, 2012, no, or the days number of years, na atone amagana for enya nemuji say at least were giving him the nod, he can easily become the president of a Republic of Ghana. Oshe NPP political party name currently as we speak. Yemfa impenifobin tuns and yeso. And yes, me bantem asem and asem ba party name ja obi asem. We are not here to talk about the longevity of someone within the political party. So we take Kennedy Ohene Japona. When you're talking about some of the top financiers of the political party, you will mention Kennedy Ohene Japan. The top financiers within the NPP since 1992, you will mention Kennedy Ohene Japan. Brene Champon is also part of the top financiers within the NPP as a political party. It's a when it comes to Crawford Muyo Musica, Edebois, Emma MPP, among your Komuno, F4 or Montuma Padifra during the election and even during the sustainability of the NPP. So not too waste about that. But what I'm trying to say is we are talking about the longevity of these two people. Senke ye kan sa dia was senke dia na Kennedy Ohene Japan. Yes. Because we all parts in the watch was so much. We devoting the time at we're sacrificing the commitment level for the party, it's very high. And he has been doing well for the party. But we are talking about the face of the NPP, the integrity of the NPP as a political party, and even someone who has the popularity base within the people of Ghana. And don't check these candidates now. Nipa waton ho da ama Ghana fonya na mujidie. Nipa waton ho da was stand there contested within the election, the general election that has been held in Ghana Dano is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and per the history within the NPP. There is no Robert McCarthy said in the history of the NPP, a first time at 80 winning election. So me and Crawford in 2024, I was finding it very difficult to believe the NPP breaking the 8th chain. No. Because per the history, go for by the first time or losing, the second time or winning here. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, when he or Yen so win the presidential race, he can easily win the 2028 election for the second time. And Obetima equal the record of Hira John Ajokum Kufuor. Here and another Danko Kufuor, the second leader and the second president of NPP, he was able to contest for 3 times and Sana Owini 2008. 2012 and 2016, the 3rd time that he contested no winning here. And 2020 contested or sounds winning here. So what I'm trying to say is currently within the NPP as a political party, Nipa contested Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He has showed the grassroots say all those who contested for the NPP, they lost abruptly. In Kukuona NPP 4D, Charlie na no day. They've been see that in the history. Yes, 2016 per the percentage wise and per everything no. John Dramani Mahama elusu we cry. But I will check it Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia percentage as compared to John Dramani Mahama in 2016. Big difference. There's a big difference. And when it comes to have currently as we speak at the parliamentary grounds, it's so awful. I'm not someone party favorite. I don't belong to any political party. I vote based on ideas. I vote based on the economy. The course of my name I'm devotee. I'm not speaking for someone. No. I'm just saying the fact. And the fact is fact. But when someone checking Kennedy Ohene Japan, currently as you speak, the polls are conducting now within the political party. No, Kennedy is actually, ahead. Abrantepa, I don't know. Enra, Media General, TV34 conducted a particular poll within their social media page. Enchebia, Tofia Kwa TV, will conduct a poll between these 4 candidates. Dr. Brene Champon, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Kennedy Ohene Japan, Kwabena Japan, and even Yao Educhum. Poll now are more conducting and NPP4, the TV3 Media General for conducting on TV3 on social media page, As at Enra, Enumere, 10 p.m., Kennedy Ohene Japan was leading the poll on social media. Yes. People are finding it very difficult to believe what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is as at Enra, the poll and everything that was being contested, Nanasene Omu organizer Ediama NPP. TV34 Etimi Eyedema NPP as at Enra 10 p.m. Na Kennedy Ohene Japan lead the poll my producer Eddie Betoso amwahe. Because and then Ejuma Brante Pobo wait I know then he me ho cry dream. Oh my God. Yes. So Osha MPP currently as a speaker. Grassroots the Kennedy in Japan. I ran the password at Tosun, Pachomo Hemamini in Incomo. If I saw the Tosun, I didn't come on. Osha grassroots currently as a speaker. Almost the Kennedy in Japan. Ose me say, and you be asem na meka wa ha, me amasem na meka. Every say we old one, mami new one. Call media general one account no na people na fa mami. We old one, na that's we old one. Mami new one, mami new one, mami new one. Call TV3 for account na mami new one. Na yindi nkomo no, mami new one, na yindi nkomo no ye. Yes, we old one na me de send when rano. Yes, we old one no. Kennedy in Japan is currently leading. And see, already the grassroots MPP for no pay Kennedy in Japan as empire ye. Say kasi ye BM na ya party faithfuls. Ye o the India party faithfuls in the same crump fan to echi. Na see ye BM so be MPP ni bia without your membership card. Brana beto aba. Majority of MPP members in our country will vote for Kennedy in Japan. I'm telling you. Bakari said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, upon all Libyan, he has led or we're leading party leader. He can easily win the election. I'm not saying it's going to mean winning. He can win. But open grassroots and perform this presidential aspirant now. It is Kennedy in Japan. Menya agenda no, but he can't come about me as him. So be so. That's why you say me Kennedy, me Yama Kennedy, I'm a pacho. Me Kennedy as a be our. I'm only telling you what is real on the ground. Yes, because Niamana Air within the NPP, no, fine. So certain things have been done in favor of one candidate, but the grassroots also in other way loves a particular candidate within the NPP as a political party. Producers also they are also Eddie Amame into you be the home komo na share kakra ewa hanum. You be the home komo na MVP. Kukrudu no what is so ishi. Oh my God! Now this is the poll. Kennedy in Japan. So we'll check the percentage of onya sisia meno kasiya is 25.1%. We are global and I for there now. But with the global, everyone once the global one no. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is leading. Another one also organizing the Dr. Kennedy Japan win and also only this one no. And everyone did TV 3-4 years no. I think say and also no win. Oh dear, mami nyana me famous is here. Yeah. Mami nyana me famous is here. Yeah. Now so we check people that's now according to global analytics for no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is leading currently as we speak in the grassroots no. So Ubia, I mean grassroots for no penance one person maneba power within the NPP. According to the global analytics no, the NPP as a political party no, they wants Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. According to them. Yeah. According to them. Yes, according to them. But according to the social media and I say TV3 Ghana. Bebe ma omupo omoso so e conducting na enra na wetimi ehu say nsem na ye kan se be enye bosrem ka ensem na sometimes no MPP for ni sa amanyoku for no o ka o masem a ya na omunim say ebia se bi ho na te obi na o ka o masem ama ensem na akwa bibia wo mamehwe na me fam ma osisia na bibia nkoyi because ene no me pese me di bibia ma omo na edi nkomo but o de yenkoso. So someone check it, Dr. Brian Champon. Also, Juma Waidema NPP. He has been financing the NPP for quite long. But financing NPP for quite long. In fact, last year, so open the number of buses and as a pickups or demand the NPP. Some of your general election. It was about 70 pickups. And a Dr. Brian Champon at the demand the NPP. So Omofanya campaign keke. Yeah. 70 pickups, not the more. apart from that, Omo conducted the parliamentary primaries at a C within the NPP last year. Now, he was able to facilitate $500,000 or donated $500,000 to the NPP. So, Omo facilitated for the parliamentary primaries at Ebekoso within the NPP. That was last year when they were in power. Safety, what about no? That's Dr. Brian Champo. Enti Abrantie for Dr. Brian Champo to so near Kano Wasem Kakra. Na echita for na yesi ye kan we asem eja we asem wom. Mu fan to so near kan asem. Yeah. What that's so mame. Yes, or they are to so near dim komo. So Dr. Brian Champo 70 pickups last year to support the general election. $500,000 to the parliamentary election, that the primaries for the NPP last year, also for the NPP. Now Asaswa donated the number of t-shirts for the grassroots. That was 100,000 t-shirts for the grassroots. In terms of scholarships, in terms of Niyama or Yedema, the party faithfuls, no. So because I can once or granted close to about 50 scholarships to the students and also to the party faithfuls children within the political party. And they didn't come on. They be cool biya there wa NJB wa Abranti anabeboa. Yes. So he was doing that for the party faithfuls. Now, yen check it Japan. Makare said at the time, Ira Kofo, a president, he was the spokesperson for President Kofo. So he has been with the party for long. 2008, party Enya the longest, and I said the history say Nipa Bay 20 air contested for presidential race. Dr. Kwabena Japan was part of those people. Omomo contested panel, he was part. But when to me and Winnie. Eti grassroots for no nkwadana se bi mabemu no enye se bi ene na Mr. Kwabena Japan eba NPP mu me pacho obe mu ache eti ya the necessary respect no monfa ma no emamu nyini I mean totwene yes ma menka no sa obe mu ache yes obe mu ache. So 2008 he was part. In fact, in 2012, he was the general secretary for the NPP. But just that, at the time I know a general secretary for the NPP, no, the chairman for the NPP at that time was Mr. Paul Afoko. Someone can say a story, no? The story between Dr. Kwabena Japan, Mr. Kwabena Japan, and Paul Afoko. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened to Paul Afoko and then Kwabena Japan, but they were suspended from the political party. It's occurred off. And then he came back to support Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2016 election. Yeko 2016 election, 2015, 2016, and now it's suspended or more. That was the time John Boadu Mubai rescued the NPP, brought the NPP back to power. So he has also paid his dues for the political party. But certain people have created some unnecessary image against Mr. Kwabena Japan. Say at the time, allegedly, na MPP go into the 2016 election. No, he wasn't in support for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Senkomen in free Honoma. And there is no way that NPP ebetimi ewini abato in 2016. So by hook or crook, they needed to get him out from the political party in 2015. But yeah, be tetesa in some na. Yana minjin tum, because I am not sure. Say a party national chairman will just say it upon himself. Say or no as a political party no, as or no as a national chairman for a political party no. Or more Emma. I mean party no enkoso and as omutimi enwini omu general election. Yana minje sa anya manintum. So Dr. Kwabena Japan, he was just suspended from the party just like that. And the same NPP people as also creating unnecessary image, bad image ahead of Dr. Kwabena Agyapong. But he has come back in the last 2-3 years to redeem his image against all other factors that are also within the NPP. And I'm here to say, NPP as a political party, this man will contest. We should not only consider Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Ohene Agyapong as one of, and I say as a candidate to meet me, across a lot of things within the NPP. But I tip Dr. Kwabena Agyapong. So I'm supposed to have within the NPP. Now, Abanipa Menya Pono Ewahanum. Yes, Menya Pono Wahanum. Now, according to the media general, now they conducted a poll yesterday. Minim kwame faswa ubenya poll no ewahanum. But this is the poll. Now, the NPP flag bearership race, who leads the NPP in 2028? Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, currently, as I'm speaking, over 20%. Ewa honum. Dr. Yao Osei Edichum, ewa 5%. Ewa honum. Mr. Kwabena Agyapong, ewa also 4%. Ewa honum. Charlie. It's a fancy one no DNA ewa to. Mr. Brian Acheampong. Yes, Brian Acheampong. Brian Acheampong. Ewa 15%. Kwabena Kennedy Agyapong. Se ameno ka say Kennedy Agyapong atwim. And na 57%. We be say, God damn it. Oh my God. I want to me the name no air man na it didn't come on. So Kennedy Agyapong is leading. So the party grassroots on social media, they are all supporting Kennedy Agyapong. They believe say at this particular moment in time, open someone who be leading the NPP to glory, the NPP into a victorious manner. It is Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. It's in seminar maker one. He is leading. Now, according to the US analytics, not the global analytics, but the US analytics, the poll that they conducted in our country, I'm talking about the NPP. And so say, Dr. Kennedy, and I say Mr. Kennedy or Ohene Agyapong is also leading with 60% as compared to 40% of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Nancy Answer Enche, the political science department, Ken UST, also conducted a poll. And the poll that they conducted within the NPP, Kennedy Ohene Agyapong was also leading 40% as compared to 35% of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Nyanka, another media house, that's multimedia, Israel from also conducted their poll. And Honorable Kennedy Agyapong was also leading with 54% as compared to 41% of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That makes the thing becomes very, 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 very difficult and very, very, very competitive between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Mr. Ohene Agyapong. It's quite unusual for this party. But in common, Mami Kancho say Brian Acheampong is trying to play mind games. But Kancho say, we're picking on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, saying say he's trying as much as possible, say Obetimi are eating up with the pressure and with the tension of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And was surrounding himself with those kind of trendings. Now with me they are penetrating within the NPP. And also was also they are far people or multi financing the NPP political party. And say it is not only about Kennedy Agyapong, but when it comes to some people almost financing the political party, you know Brian Acheampong, not Kennedy Agyapong. It makes him popular by meaning unpopular mind. It makes him popular. So that makes me think Brian Acheampong is also playing mind games, trying as much as possible to tap in, to gain recognition between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and also Kennedy Japan. Hot race. Yes. Hot race. Hot race. In common day. And then there was saying me didi in Komubi. Mr. Julius Debra has also started his campaign for the NDC. Yes, was started the campaign for the NDC. Julius Debra started the campaign for the NDC. What do we call that? Is Esiedun Ketia, the national chairman for the NDC, has also started his campaign. Haruna Idrusu as well shared the campaign for the NDC. Haruna Idrusu the other day, but say Honorable Muntaka will be the running mate. So definitely that one too will be possible. So Muntaka wants to contest, Julius Debra wants to contest, and Mr. Esiedun Ketia also wants to contest. So these three people, NDC in the next future. So the person ananka or no betima contested betima created something for NDC was Dr. Maneboama, the former defense minister Enche Biano or Timikonya plane crash. No? Yes. He was in the news. May his soul rest in peace. Now maybe one Monday I'll go into the NDC. I'll go into the NDC because in the history of the NDC, this is the competitive history. As this is the competitive competition for the presidential race within the NDC as a political party. It means that. Sarah John Dramani Mahama, anchor for the third term. But with the constitution that I have, with the constitution that we are all following within our country now, the mandatory number of years for a president is 4 years. Yes, as a president, you are mandated for only 4 good years, not 12 years. 4 years first term, 4 years second term, 8 years. No work, baby. So, Sebibia and Chingia, answer sign. Here are John Dramani Mahama, 2028 election, and you're on the best and NDC. These 3 people, Nama Bomudino, or Moteteho, they will definitely contest. Mr. Kwamnadofo will also contest. Yes, Manka Kwamnadofo, Dr. Kwamnadofo, the former finance minister, he will also contest for the NDC. In Komono, Eguso, Ekoso, and then we'll try as much as possible to make sure say bit with the so Nyambo Monday, I'll come make sure say you be the common na bibia etimi akoyi at the amount. So the Monday they make call me room with the NDC. So around the back, yefa show ni see and a show na head there. What I say, yes, so odi adwin there chia. Obehwe as you fra. What I say, aha, and I mean, remember me kwan na me DSC, but make a choice me pa cho. Tem bia be ba so bia no. Make sure so bit ma share e dia mama. Ya na sharing no. From make sure to be share dia mama no comment. No, I like it at the mind. Na bibia etimi akoyi. Na ko YouTuber or the subscribe for me. Na share na bibia enkoyi. Na yensimi di dwumadi ne kama. Na bibia etimi enkoyi. So I had a political hot show, but Monday is going to be a brand new show called The Point. The Point when me hit it point by point. Why that's me can't say no. Pume sibre na be see at the amount. It's Java Monday is going to be called The Point, not political hot show. And then we'll try as much as possible. Say, be able to make at the amount wow hemi anywhere team. So for now, our brand our success. A special producer, a producer show, no making sure so the videos and everything better to so come at the amayin. Me and me did you media when chairman or meeting at the big brother G the maestro. About 3:30 chairman. Ewo Fache TV, Fache Sports. Ni kama. Makramo.